Hello? Can you hear me? Well, it is now January the 8th or something like that. I took an official day off of work because I hadn't been able to do anything on my boat in the last 2 weeks, and I wanted to dive into my Transom. I think I made the decision to go with plans as they are drawn. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to loft out the Transom for a single outboard. I think I can change that line later. And then put my LVLs, get things laminated up. And if I can do that today, then maybe I can start assembling the hull tomorrow. I'm excited about that. Really excited. Transom is lofted, I think. I'm going to double check the measurements and angles after lunch when I can think more clearly. All right, so I made good progress on the Transom. I was able to cut the LVL. It's this big bad boy. Get that cut to shape. And my two bottom pieces of 3/4 inch marine ply. Unfortunately, I did not order, apparently I forgot to order the 9.5 inch tall piece of LVL for the upper piece of the Transom. So I just got that ordered now. It won't be until Monday. I won't be able to get this all laminated up this weekend like I hoped. Well, today's kind of a big day because I am going to zip tie the hull together. So for those of you who know this process, it's not a big deal, but it's kind of a milestone. And here's what it looks like. I've got them, the bottom panels, now book matched up inside to inside, carefully clamped together. And then I have gone down and drilled my 3/8 inch holes every 12 inches along the way. And I am starting to zip tie them. This is the stitch in the stitching glue process. Well, it's Sunday morning, and today is about building the forms so I can get the bottom laid down. So what I've done is I've laid out my 3/4 inch sheet of plywood down here, using my boat bottom as a table at the moment. And cutting widths of a 3/4 inch sheet of plywood so that I will have enough to build each of the individual forms. I've got the 2x4s cut to length over here. And then I'll assemble them, and then I'll put them on station up and down the form here. Okay, I've got 4 molds. Now I just have to place them on the platform and start putting my boat bottoms in there. Molds are in place. I have squared them. They're pretty much dead on. Got a string running down the center to make sure I've got a good straight center, and as far as I can tell, it's good to go. So thought for the day, it just comes to the point about planning ahead maybe, and sometimes you make mistakes and you have to undo things. So very carefully, this is my boat bottom back here, both sides of the bottom, and I very carefully drilled the holes and zip tied them together, not thinking about the fact that they now weigh a collective 300 pounds or something, and I need to get them onto the boat molds. Well, that ain't gonna happen. So I guess I'll cut all the zip ties, move it one by one, and then come back and zip tie them again. Lessons learned. Well, I got it transferred from the sawhorses to the building platform, and I will never tell you how. This is the big moment. I've got both sides of the bottom completely stitched together now. They're laying like a book that's closed, and I'm going to open up the book and see what happens. It's supposed to be a magical moment. Voila, a boat. So what she looks like. Got a little bit of adjusting to do on the zip ties, and I need to scoot it forward quite a bit on the mold. Now I'm just going to do some finishing up and call it a day. Man, what a big boat.